Hi, my name is Zoe, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Respond module on the Vectra AI platform. When you log into the Vectra AI platform, the first page you'll see is the Respond module. The Respond module includes a list of prioritized entities in order of their urgency. Let's zoom into a prioritized entity. We can see an urgency score of 100, meaning this entity is at the highest level of urgency. We also see entity information, which includes the attack vectors where detections were fired, tags or groups associated with the entity, who is assigned to investigate and respond to the entity, and the last seen date and IP. This gives us a snapshot view of a potential modern attack. On the right-hand side, we can get an understanding of why this entity was prioritized. Entity importance is based on the relative value of this entity to your organization. This is determined by Vectra's AI along with which group or groups your entity falls into, which you can configure within the platform settings. The determining factor will also tell you why this was prioritized relative to your organization. Attack rating will tell you the magnitude of the threat based on how far apart detections are fired and how fast the threat is progressing, which is where we can see with attack velocity. We can also see what kind of attacker we might be dealing with, considering the detections and attack surfaces associated. In this little box, we can get all the high-level information we need to begin our investigation. But before we do, let's take a sneak peek at the active detections associated with this entity. Looks like we're getting a number of exfil, recon, and C2 detections. This is consistent with the attack profile of an external adversary who is moving laterally, and because there are exfil detections occurring with little time in between them, the attack velocity is correctly labeled as high. And that's an overview of the Vectra AI platform's Respond module. All right, let's start investigating by clicking into the entity.